CC Sabathia, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, CC Sabathia over the years has been a terrific pitcher. It's a different CC right now. No longer throws 97 to 100 miles an hour. Still in the low 90s. Good slider, good changeup. More than that, he is a terrific competitor.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Now the first pitch from CC, and he fouls this one off. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big one. Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
So next to the plate for Texas, Dave Winfield. They look to pad that RBI total here, entering play 8th in the American League in that category. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Brian Woodward. And a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. A ball and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Trumbo coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Here's Joey Gallo now. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Gallo carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. No balls and 1 strike. Hit to first. Scope has it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Right back to work as the shortstop, Jose Reyes, digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number 1. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at them with a smile on my face. 5 hours in the plane with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Hero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Donald Jones, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes to Shields, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
And this is going to get down and head for the 333 sign. Throw to second, but he's in there as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
Right fielder.
Ready now for Baltimore. Trumbo. And the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. And that misses for ball 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Trumbo is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
High and deep to right center. Winfield is after it, but he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Fielder, Evan Gattis.
In now for the O's, Evan Gattis, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Line toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he will beat the tag at the plate as he scores to make it a 3-2 game. Stepping up to the plate, Brian Reyes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. That's out to left center and over the head of the shortstop. Andrus hits a base hit.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. Oh, right there. Get me a knock to the left side.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Second inning upcoming. Here's Elvis Andrus now, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Elvis Andrus.
Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. And an 0-2 hole here.
0-2.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first. Fouled away. One and 2, here it comes. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets fouled. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
2 out, nobody on. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Machado on his way to second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second as they double him up now. It's 4-2.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Roll, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Ball one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones. Left side. Reined in. One there. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Second baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Donald Jones. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. On to the lawn and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and that is 27 for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Into the box, Jose Bautista, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Here's Mark Trumbo now. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded by Odor. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And here's the second generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Up next for the Rangers.
Digging in, Rougned Odor. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the first pitch from CC. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The 1-0 home. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. In there, 1-2 now.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gaddis giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Big Winfield stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Winfield.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the. Digging in to try it again, Evan Gaddis, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. The 1-0 home. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He'll get it into second. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Standing in now, Brian Reyes. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
First baseman, number 6, Jonathan.
Riding in once again, Jonathan Scope. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopped weakly to the left. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Ready for another chance? Manny Machado. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Machado at second with 2 down. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 for the Orioles on the Machado. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Woodward. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that's too high, ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. CC ready with the 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gaddis is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Rangers, third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Joey Gallo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. So that's going to get out of play and into the camera well. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And it's fouled away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with two strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Skied into straightaway right. Trumbo has a read on it, and that ends the inning. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back. It's the Orioles 6 and the Rangers 2. Back alongside Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Adam Jones gets set to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Bounce it to the left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Donald Jones.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Donald Jones, already a home run and a double for him in this one.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Ball one to start the at-bat. 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Drives it the other way to deep right. Winfield going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Jose Bautista.
Jose Bautista.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rodriguez is there. And that's the third out. We'll get a look at the speed. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Hit to short. Right there is Reyes. On to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance.
Now batting,
So next to the plate for Texas, Ray Rodriguez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high pitch.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt them after all as the inning is over. Rangers go down quickly there. They still trail. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Trumbo, going for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Mark Trumbo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high and deep to right center. Chasing after it is DeShields. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Popped him up. Woodward has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting. Catcher.
Ready once again, Brian Reyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Andrus has it on to first, and there were 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Scope. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slider, and this is